Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to the Calamity Rogue playthrough. In the last episode we had an interesting time trying to take down the Desert Scourge, but ultimately we did indeed manage to take down the Desert Scourge. So we are going to go ahead and start off today's episode by making ourselves a whole bunch of these here sea remains. And as you can see on my little crafting window up here, there's a few little bits and bobs that I'd like to make. The Rogue Victide armor would be a good start. The Fishbone Boomerang, another good little thing to try to make. So how many of these can we make? 15. I don't know how far we're going to get with that. So we've got 3, 8, 12, 14. We can actually make the whole lot. Oh, dude, that's actually really, really good. I'm very excited. So, the Victide Head Crab, 3 defense, 5% increased rogue damage. Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. We've got the Greaves coming in at 4 defense. Movement speed increased by 8%. Movement speed increased by 30% while submerged in liquid. I wonder if that applies to us being out in the rain as well. I've no idea. Anyway, moving on to the final bit of armor here. The Victide Breastplate coming in at 5 defense, 5% increased damage reduction and crit chance, and plus 5 defense and 10% damage reduction while submerged in liquid. Very nice. And finally, the boomerang thingy. The Fishbone Boomerang. 61 rogue damage, but I think that's only because we're in stealth mode right now. Let's go ahead and get it. We've got Demonic. That's actually pretty damn cool. I will most certainly take that. And I will take the increase to our defense, going from 15 to 18. That's actually not a lot. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, this is infinite. You know, there's no ammo to it. But it's a boomerang. How effective that is going to be, I've no idea. So the set bonus for the Victide armor is plus 60 maximum stealth. So that's kind of nice. That's 10 above the Snow Ruffian armor. We get plus 1.5 health points per second life regen and 10% increased rogue damage while submerged in liquid. While using any weapon, you have a 10% chance to throw a returning seashell projectile. And it does true damage and doesn't benefit from any damage class. So it means that technically we're not breaking the rules by having the little seashell, throw out. So, yeah, just is what it is, my friends. So then, all of this talk of liquids, it tells me that maybe what we should do first in today's episode is we should go for the giant clam. I think that'd be a mighty dang fine idea. The question is, do we or do we not have gills potions? Only if we do, then we're going to be looking pretty good. Okay, we actually do. And the good news is we've already discovered the Suncan SE previously, so this actually should be pretty easy. So let's get ourselves down to the Suncan SE and see what's going on. While we do so, I just want to say a massive thank you again for all of your lovely support throughout this series, my friends. Of course, if you do want to continue supporting these episodes and the channel here, please do be sure to drop a like. I'd very much appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. And if you do want to go one further with your support, consider checking out pythongb.com/PC if you're in the market for a brand new gaming PC. Wow, look at that increase movement speed though. Damn, that's nice. All right, gills potion, there we have it. Right, now if we could just go find ourselves the large area where the giant clam usually spawns in, and we might be looking pretty good. Aha, here we go, my friends. This looks like the giant area you normally get spawning in the Suncan SE area. The question is this, are we or are we not going to find ourselves the giant clam? I have no idea. I don't have a rare creature detector, so I don't even know if it's, like, nearby or anything. All right, are we going to get anything from this guy? Like, anything of worth? I do not know. Navy stone. Oh, white pearls. Bro, I remember seeing that for a crafting recipe lately. Enchanted pearl. Increases fishing skill. Increases chance to catch crates. Yeah, buddy. Oh, snappers. All right, there's a health bar on screen, which leads me to believe that somewhere around is the giant clam. Oh, wait, there's a freaking icon right there. I'm being a big old doofus brain, it seems. Kind of frustrating that this guy is, like, secluded away. But maybe we can try and get him to sort of, I don't know, chase us down. Try and get him to go into the large open area. That probably would be a good way to go. Bear in mind, this is actually technically like a sub-boss. We don't, strictly speaking, have to take this guy down. Okay, so here we go. He's probably going to follow us, right? Oh, here he comes. Yep. Okie dokie. And here we are. It's giant clam time. 2,800 health to take down. That's not going to be very difficult at all, I don't think. Turns out I can't hit this guy. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, you are not slamming me, sir. No way, Jose. Come on. This should be easy street. All right, rage mode is about to come into play here. In fact, let's just go ahead and do it here real quick. Oh, yeah. Any damage is good damage, my friends. That's the way I see it. Blimey, Riley, have you seen the amount of mini clams that are surrounding this guy? Unbleeding believable. Oh, snappers. All right, my breath is now being sapped away. And there he goes. He's done and dusted. We've got a giant clam relic, a black pearl, and, well, actually, not a great deal of anything else, if I'm being honest with you. All right, maybe we go back to using maybe some of these, yeah, little nuggets of damage all over the shop. Yep, this seems like a good way to go. Just latch myself to the top here and drop down a bunch of seafoam bombs. Excellent. What do we got? Anything for anything? Navy stone, one white pearl. Right, I'd really like to see what this guy has. Buddy. There we go. Right, shop. Ooh, summon damage, melee damage. Anything with rogue? Oh, there is! Hey! Okay. Throws up to 2 returning sand dollars. We've got this as a rogue weapon as well. I mean, I can't not buy both of these. So what does the help do? A blessing by Amidius. Lets you breathe underwater. Even in the abyss, just don't get hit. Interesting. So there we are, my friends. We've actually got ourselves a couple new rogue weapons. Very, very nice. So with all of that done and dusted, I feel like the time has come. Maybe it's time for the Eye of Cthulhu again. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Although then again, could we not just try to take down the Eye of Cthulhu, potentially, down in the Suncan SE? Then we get all of the buffs from the Victide armor, right? You know what? Of the 2 weapons that I've just purchased, the one that has the most promise has got to be the Sand Dollar. How it fares compared to my Fishbone Boomerang remains to be seen. It does have less base damage, but I don't know, man. So then, let's make it nighttime and let's get ourselves down into the Suncan SE. I should mention, of course, I'm absolutely not expecting this to, like, go, well, oh dear. As I was saying, I'm not expecting this to go well first time rolling. This is more going to be like a bit of a test run. I don't know how this is going to go. I really don't. All right, Amidius, I'm going to need that water breathing. Thanks there, broski. Right, buff it up. And Eye of Cthulhu underwater. Well, to say that this is going to be interesting is understatement of the century. But, I don't know. This could go well, it could not go well. We're trying to maximize the effectiveness of the Victide armor. That's all I'm trying to do here, my friends. So, yeah. I don't know what to expect here. It is quite nice being able to maneuver around quickly, though. I will say that. At least we're not taking no freaking fall damage and all that kind of crap. We don't want none of that nonsense. Okay, right. If we could take down these little wandering eye dudes, that would be lovely. Definitely taking a good amount of damage here. Oh dear. Yeah, this is a dud, I think. Okay, never mind. The wandering eye dudes are dead, but there we go. So am I. I mean, if I was to dig out that little, like, central circle there, maybe then I might have a slightly better chance. I don't know. I don't know. I think I want to try it on the surface here for the next attempt, just because, well, why not? Damn! Okay, oh, that's what they're called. Bloodletting Servant. That doesn't sound menacing at all now, does it? Oh, good grief, they're not even finished yet. Ah, deciding to have the last laugh, are we, sir? Ah, gee whiz. Just go away. What do we think, folks? Should we try the little clam dude thingy? No idea how this is going to go. Oh, look at that. It seems to be doing damage over time, though. That's kind of cool. Huh. This could work out quite nicely, as it turns out. I don't know. Oh, I just love it when we've got little bits and bobs that do nuggets of damage over time. I think that's actually really, really cool. So keeping it going. This guy's starting to shoot stuff out. Ouchies! There goes my adrenaline. Things you hate to see, though. Alright, and here we go with these freaking morons. God, I hate these guys. The Bloodletting Servants. They do so much damage. They dash around. This is really difficult. No amount of going side to side seems to be enough, it seems. And there we go. Bloodshot. Gee whiz. Yeah, I don't know, friendos. I don't know. Magiluminescence. I mean, I don't really know what we could be doing in addition to what we already are doing, aside from just trying to learn his AI. Ooh, the Bloodletting Servants have been ridded. However, I'm doing a really apocalyptically poor job of dodging. Gee whiz, man. This is so difficult. It's another incredibly difficult boss in a row. I'm starting to regret going for Master Revengeance. Maybe we should have gone for Expert Revengeance. I mean, to be fair to ourselves, I say that, but I have managed to take down King Slime previously, and I have managed to take down the Desert Scourge. Both of those were very, very difficult, and I felt an immense amount of satisfaction when I actually did go ahead and take down those bosses. So is it a case of I have something to prove to you folks, or do I have something to prove to myself? Or a bit of both? I don't know. Alright, so I've just made myself a watch, which is going to be mighty dang useful in terms of, you know, allowing us to know when we can take down certain bosses. Right, do you know what? Before we do anything, I think what might be a good idea is if we actually head down to the Suncan SE and we dig out that big circle area, then maybe place down a couple of platforms. So then, question, can I go ahead? Okay, let's do something about it. Add it to the whitelist. And just marvel in the power of Vin Miner. Oh, have I hit a limit? What the heck? I ain't having none of that nonsense. How dare you artificially limit me, Vin Miner? Disgusting. Alright, let's get the final note done. Can we dig this out as well? How about now? I cannot dig it out. I believe I may require a golden and or platinum pickaxe. Shield of the Ocean. Increased defense by 5 when submerged in liquid. 10% increased movement speed and plus 1 health point per second life regen while wearing Victide armor. It does require a bunch of sea remains though. So I guess we're going to take down the Desert Scourge again. Oh, snappers! There we go, he's done. Excellent. Funny that, as soon as you have the right weaponry, that is it. You are done and dusted. Oh, look at that. We even got ourselves the Desert Scourge mask, a sand cloak. Yeah, okay. Got some cool stuff. So what was it? 5 sea remains and... oh, bleeding neck. I've actually completely lost track of what I was doing. Okay, it's the shield, isn't it? Yeah, this thing. Shield of the Ocean. Aha! Alright, so chuck that right back on in there. And shield... why am I so bad at spelling today? Good lord. There we are. Oh, it's warding as well. Aha, so here we are. Confirmed. Platinum pickaxe is the minimum you need to be able to mine up demonite, crimtane, meteorite, sea prisms, and sea prism crystals. Okay. Gold. Okay, no, I'll take gold because we can transmute that into platinum, I believe. There we are. Platinum has been created. And there we are. Platinum pickaxe. It's bulky. Oh, it's got minus speed. That kind of sucks. Kitty cat license? Hell yeah, I'm having a kitty cat in my little house area here. Why would I not have a kitty cat? So if I've done all this correct, I should be able to do this. Yep. Sea prisms for days. So heart lanterns, they can be placed underwater. Yep, with absolute ease. We go way up here. We want to be making sure that we've still got some stuff. Right, so if I do this, will water wind up eventually filling this? I certainly hope not, because I'm going to put a campfire down, and I'd like that campfire, ideally, to work, like, permanently. Frustratingly, I'm going to have to take this guy down in order to be able to then try to take down the Eye of Cthulhu. Wait, we got a pink pearl from something. Greater luck potion. Whoa, okay, kind of cool. Question, can I just, like, take my bed, like, anywhere and everywhere and sleep anywhere and everywhere and it will still do the job in terms of skipping day to night and likewise? Yes, it does. Okay, so it might actually be worthwhile us having the bed on us, just, like, permanently. Let's just do this thing. Let's see what's gonna happen. Hello there, Mr. Eye of Cthulhu. I have vastly superior movement now compared to my above ground arena counterpart. So, you know, why don't you suck on that, you stupid son of a gun? I mean, look at that, for example. We've already got some adrenaline. Oh, and a little bit of rage buff. Oh, you'll love to see it. Okay. What's going on? Okay, so it's a slow dash, mid dash, then a fast dash. That's alarming. Oh, okay, and now we're doing it on the surface. Well, okay then, Terraria, okay. And, what the? Okay, it didn't even hurt me there. That's interesting. Never mind. Ah! We need to keep our distance away from this guy. Oh, for God's sake. I hate this boss. You know, honestly, I've hated all of the bosses so far in this series. Like, honestly, there's not been one that I've actually enjoyed taking out so far. I've hated them all. Because they're all just far too difficult. And I know what some of you folks in the comments area will be saying, ooh, skill difference, get good at the game. There's such a thing as a challenge, and then there's such a thing as just, it's just stupid. Okay? There's a fine line. There really, really is. This isn't actually possible. I'm convinced that this isn't actually possible. There's no other gear that I think I can get at this stage in the game. I'm pretty sure I've got, like, most, if not all, of the rogue weaponry I can get at this stage in the game. Although, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there is something else I could be doing. I don't know about this, folks. I don't know about this. I really don't. This is so stupid! This isn't fun, man! I've got movement accessories out of the freaking wazoo. I think the only other thing I could probably do is put the Magiluminescence on in place of the Luxor's gift. That's it! Unless I try it once again underwater. I don't know, man. You see, the thing is, as well, even if I was to try and create myself an arena in the oceans, there's the possibility that the freaking Leviathan summoning dude thingy will spawn in, right? Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm running out of ideas here, folks. I can't do this, folks. I just... Quickening dashes, shooting up bursts of bullet hell crap. We've got these two wandering eyes on us. This is really fair, man. Really fair. Early pre-hard mode. This is really fair. Yeah, okay, I think I'm done. Alrighty, folks, so I have completely changed things up since the last cut. Originally, I had completely rage quit the episode because things were just too much. Master Revengeance is just stupid. It's stupid difficult. So I have since decided to downgrade this world to expert mode. I found a mod that allows you to change the difficulty of your world. So here we are. It no longer is master. It is just bog standard death mode. Now, of course, I could just go for, you know, regular Revengeance, but I decided, you know, I do still want a bit of a challenge throughout this series. So maybe sort of, in air quotes, downgrading the difficulty to expert death, maybe that could be sort of a nice compromise. So, I guess the question is this. Just how difficult is the Eye of Cthulhu going to be now? There's only one way to find out, my friends. Let's go to sleep. Let's give this thing another go, shall we? One thing we do need to bear in mind is we now have one less accessory slot. How that's going to affect us, I don't know, if I'm honest. At the end of the day, my friends, I don't want this to be just another series where I just rage up a storm and complain a whole bunch. I want to actually have fun in my Terraria series, you know. I don't want a repeat of the legendary playthrough on the Get Fixed Boy seed. I don't want to rage quit these series. I want to see them through to completion. So, let's give this thing a go, shall we? This is Expert Death Mode. I have no idea how this is going to fare. So, let's see what happens. Okay, so sort of continuing on with pretty much the same AI so far. Yeah, same AI so far. We have the little spurts being shot out every now and again. It's just how it is, I guess. So, any second now. There we are. We've actually got ourselves a little bit of adrenaline here. Will I be able to actually make some usage out of it? Kind of. Maybe not really. Oh, that was actually really close to hitting the Eye of Cthulhu. That would have been so amazing. Okay, one thing I think I may have noticed already is this guy changes to second form a little bit later. Okay. Okay, I mean, so far, kind of so good. Certainly less spurts going on. And I'm just trying to figure out how many dashes he does. Oh, snap. Okay, mid-speed, fast speed, and a 4th dash. Okay, so there's actually 4 dashes. Interesting. Alright. I mean, so far so good, my friends. Yeah, we've got 300 health left, and we've already used the health potion, but you know what? This actually... Oh, God. Oh, God, right. If my memory serves me correctly... Oh, God. Isn't there, like, a time where this guy will, like, just sort of stop and then just do a massive dash at you? Or am I remembering old AI? I don't know. All I do know is this is turning out to be incredibly easy. Hey, we did it! Nice! So there we go, my friends. The Eye of Cthulhu finally taken down. And like I say, instead of just going for Expert Revengeance, which, yes, would have been a pretty hefty downgrade in difficulty, I feel like Expert Death might be the way to go. I mean, even, you know, with the Eye of Cthulhu just there, we were able to take it down relatively straightforward. It's Master Revengeance that is the problem. And again, bear in mind, there's a couple of difficulties above Master Revengeance. And Master Revengeance was that difficult? You know? I just don't feel like there's a great deal of fun with that difficulty, to be honest with you. So I feel like Expert Death still provides a decent amount of challenge while remaining fun. And at the end of the day, I know some of you folks might not like the fact that I've changed difficulty sort of midway through the series, but here's a question that I'll pose to you. Would you rather I finished this series, or would you rather I rage quit it and had my mental health be damaged by this mod? Eh? At that point, it seems like a pretty easy choice, eh, friends? So then, here we are. Eye of Cthulhu Relic. We have ourselves, of course, the treasure bag and this bad boy. We finally have the Shield of Cthulhu and thus the ability to properly dash. Alright, looks like there's a couple of NPCs selling new stuff. Quite what the new stuff is, I don't know, because that is all the same stuff as before. Bit odd. But oh well. We have the Eye of Cthulhu taken down. We have a Shield of Cthulhu as a result. We also have an Alchemist Charm Tier 1. And the best thing is, my friends, we can finally go ahead and get ourselves a bunch of new NPCs. So let's go ahead and get ourselves, I'm just going to say 6 of these bad boys. And we're simply going to place them down alongside all the other houses. There we are, 6 new NPC houses for a bunch of new NPCs. Right, we should be able to get for ourselves one of the Alchemist NPCs to move in eventually. Ah, the Brewer. Yeah, that's who we're looking for. Notice how immediately I am feeling far better about things now. Now that I have downgraded the difficulty, and I say downgraded sort of in air quotes, downgraded the difficulty to Expert Death. Yeah, as I said before, it's a healthy balance between challenge and fun. I feel like it's the way to go. Master Mode in Calamity just is not the way to go. It just isn't. It's kind of reminiscent of Malice Mode of old, and I didn't really enjoy that either, so yes. So then, my friends, with the Eye of Cthulhu taken down, I think the time has come to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode and you're excited for the future of this series, I mean, to be honest, I'm feeling a lot better about the future of the series now that we've downgraded, and again, downgraded in air quotes, now that we've downgraded to Expert Death. A healthy mix of challenge and fun. That is what I like about it. So there we are. If you have enjoyed this episode, do be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. And again, for those of you folks who might be a little bit annoyed that I've changed difficulty, you know, again, just ask yourself that question. Would you rather me actually finish the series, or would you rather me just have my mental health tank and probably wind up rage quitting the entire series? Like I say, it's a pretty simple choice at that point, isn't it? So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for all of your lovely support. And I shall see you folks in the next episode. Bye-bye.